What nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Sousou no Frieren chapter 87. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and getting faster by the second. We're talking panic attack, migraine-inducing hyperspeed levels of struggle up in ya. Seriously, I'm struggling to keep a roof over my head. It is that bad. But if you love what I'm doing, I'm going to help keep this channel alive and kicking. Feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, woo, nerdigans, we got a twist that we do. So we had tea with Mott last week, and something very sus going on there is. Especially when Frieren, because Frieren knows Mott. She fought Mott, and Mott don't remember her. Yeah, all that shit with memory, and God knows my memory is ass. But when it comes to demons, demons should have a pretty damn good memory. So something very sus going on. But here's the thing that gets even more interesting, is what Denkin says. Denkin said that Mott actually trained him. So Mott and Denkin have a relationship. So that order from the bracelet that Lord Midas gave about not causing harm to the people of Weiss, that is still in effect. Serving the people of Weiss is still in effect. So something's that makes everything even more sus on why he turned the people into gold. What happened? Did Midas get just too greedy and was like, turn all these motherfuckers into gold? Why? Why did he do this? Why? Something very sus about this whole thing. Let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And goddamn, I love this color spread. It's so pretty. Of course, Mott's a ginger. Of course he's a ginger. Hey, gingers don't have souls. Demons are pretty soulless. That explains it. Oh my god, that fucking explains it, doesn't it? He's a soulless demon. He's a fucking ginger. Of course he is. God, you know what? I was just thinking earlier how I need to cut my hair really bad. And I need to dye it. I really want that shade of red. Oh my god, I'd love to have my hair that shade of red. God damn it, I need to cut my hair so bad. My hair's way too long. Alright, this chapter is titled Favor. Mott was my master. He taught me many a spell from when I was an infant. Mott was strangely capable of casting many non-demon spells, you see. Dude, Mott as a kid, or not Mott, I'm sorry. Denkin as a kid looks so weird. He looks like that nerd you beat the shit out of when you were younger. You know what? I have no room to talk because I was bullied when I was a kid. But like, you know what I mean. From when you were an infant? Hold on, Denkin, right now, how old are you? I'll be 78 this year. Dude does not look like he's 78. The years do not add up. Mom was equipped with the stone bracelet of sovereignty 60 years ago, wasn't he? Mott began serving Glucksama, the feudal lord of Weiss, at least 80 years ago. He began serving Midas 80 years ago. He was equipped with the stone bracelet of sovereignty 20 years after. Wait, what? So he served Lord Midas 80 years ago. And then he was equipped with the stone bracelet of sovereignty 20 years after. Wait, what? Something very sus about this. But it was not due to a fault by Mott. At the time, there were serious political issues. What we see is just the aftermath. In actuality, Mott had been friendly even before equipped with the stone bracelet. At the very least, he never once disobeyed Glucksama's orders. I thought that even a safeguard such as the stone bracelet was not necessary. Apparently not. Apparently what Mott said about being a pacifist, it seems it was true. So why did he need the bracelet? Was Midas worried that Mott was going to just turn on him? Now that I think about it, it is an uncanny situation, isn't it? The fortified city of Weiss at the time was a city that made coexistence possible with a demon, with Mott. That's really interesting. So what Mott was saying last chapter was true for the most part. Or was it? Because, like, we've seen demons manipulate. We've seen demons manipulate humans in cities that we thought they were just coexisting in. They were just blending in. But I don't know. Mott seems different. And so, Frieren, did you discover any prospect of victory in our talk with Mott? Sadly, I've likely reached the same verdict as you, Duncan. We cannot defeat Mott right now. And it wouldn't have been unusual if he had transmuted us to gold at some point during the talk. I see. And yet you tried to pick a fight with him in such a dramatic way. Of course. Frieren, you're hiding something, aren't you? Well, I'm not exactly hiding something. I simply do not have any confidence. Prospects of victory always consist of too many unknown variables. Even Duncan has grasped those sorts of prospects already, right? Since you've seen Mott's memories. Well, about that, I haven't finished analyzing them all yet. Wait, what? What do you mean? There were a plethora of memories. The memories that Ethelred covered up to 100 years ago. What? 100 years of memory? 100 years worth of memories, you say? Oh, wait. Fucking A. 100 years worth of memories, you say? So she read that many memories just from touching him, huh? She truly is an exceptional master of mental magic, is she not? It will take time to analyze all the details on my own. Very well. Allow me to assist you with the work. Is such a thing possible? Dude, Mott is hella old. She only got 100 years out of him. That's crazy insane. That's damn good. Gotta give credit where credit is due. She's young, too. You gotta wonder, if Ella was older, say, like, maybe a decade older, gotta wonder how many more years she would have gotten from Mott if she maybe would have gotten, like, 200 years worth of memories. Ooh, man, that's an interesting thought. I'm not particularly strong at mental magic, but if he were to assist me, I should be able to share his memories and analyze them. Thank you, Frieren. I owe you one. Let's derive a prospect to defeat Mott, together from the world of his memories. Oh, let's go. That was a truly meaningful talk that we had. Why do you keep killing despite your wish to coexist with people? That was a brilliant question, Frieren. Seriously, that is a good question. Why are you doing this, Mott? You are claiming that you want to be a pacifist and not kill all these people, but you're still doing it anyway. Understanding the difference in those sensibilities is what guides my coexistence with people, and that is what I'm striving for. What? Understanding the difference of those sensibilities is what guides my coexistence with people. And that is what I am striving for. Okay, you know what? I'm going to say this. I understand if Mott is trying to defend himself. I understand there's killing when you're just killing for the joy of it and for the sport and, you know, being a psycho and all that shit. And then there's killing in terms of self-defense. I understand that, and if that's what Mott's going for, okay, I understand. Because if he wants to be able to coexist with people, then sure, I understand that. Because if you defend the stronghold, if you defend the city, then okay, sure. But turning the people of Weiss into gold, was that his way of trying to keep the peace of Weiss for the city of Weiss forever? If that's the case, and, you know, keeping the people alive and whatnot, if that's the case, it's kind of very similar to what we saw in Dr. Stone with the petrification that that Skynet thought by petrifying the people in stone was granting them eternal life, and that the people would be happier that way. That's what it's kind of giving me. Could be wrong, but we'll see. Right about now, my memory should be transferring over to Frieren through Denkensama. Feel free to look through my memories as you please, and then let us engage in battle for the sake of coexistence, Frieren. Show me the answers that I have been looking for. Again, I really, God, we'll see. See what's going on in these memories, but right now, that's the theory I'm going with. The impetus was genuinely trivial. It was yet another everyday scene to me. I laid waste to a human village upon orders from the great demon king. Just another settlement of the many that I had laid waste to up till until now. This fire looks fabulous. The priest of that village kept rambling on with words like malice and guilt. These were once again words that I have heard countless times from people on the verge of death. However, there was something different with that priest compared to all of the people I have killed up until now. What is the matter? You've gone all silent all of a sudden. Are you not going to continue pleading for your life? I see. So you do not understand. Then that is shocking. How pitiful. At that moment, I started getting filled with doubt. That despite knowing what they meant in words, I did not know what they felt. I know. Let's see. I know about fear. I know about rage as well, and that is sorrow. I know. Oh yeah. The reaction is the desire to kill, something derived out of anger and hatred. I know about it as well. However, what is malice? What is guilt? For us demons, we are devoid of any sort of emotions that people would naturally possess. But why is that? That's a great question. It is. By the way, this art is just, it's giving me freaking life. It sends me. It's sending me. Oh my God, Tsukasa, your art is sending me. It's sending me. But that's a great question though, because usually with demons, when it comes to like, because I am obsessed with angels and demons. With demons feel everything because it's usually angels that don't understand and don't comprehend emotion. It's usually angels that feel this way or that are like this. That God, that's why demons felt. That's why you had, why demons were created in the first place. That's why, like, you had Lucifer fall in the first place, because Lucifer was feeling emotions and he was feeling jealousy towards God's love of humans, whereas the other angels, they were basically unfeeling. They were basically like Mott. So it's very interesting that you have the demons like this, so emotionless like this, when usually it's angels that are like this. I just find it fascinating. For the first time in my life, I possessed an interest in people. I wanted to learn more about them. Kill each other. I will allow the survivor to live. I want to understand my opponents, and I know what this emotion means too. This is favor. I have now come to like people. Ooh. So Mott is playing God now. It's fucked up what he's doing. Don't get me wrong. That's fucked up what he's doing, playing God like this. But at the same time, I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to get an idea of these emotions. Because, as we've seen, demons don't comprehend emotions like humans do. No. Which, again, I find very, very odd. I do. Considering what we've seen demons in most lore for demons, and also demon mythology-based series, we see the complete opposite, and that's usually angels that are unfeeling. So, again, this fascinates the fuck out of me. But it's very interesting how Mott is kind of experimenting, trying to find his emotions. And you know what? I'm going to say this. It's very similar to Frieren in a way. It's just Mott's going down a different path. He's going down a darker path. You can make the argument that Frieren and Mott are kind of like two sides of the same coin. They both are they're both unfeeling, right? In a way, they're both, for the most part, they come off as emotionless, right? But how they are trying to find their emotions and, to an extent, their humanity, their journeys, are completely different. You have Mott, who's a demon and doing all this shit for the Demon King, and he wants to find these emotions, and he's going about it in like a very dark way. He is. And then you have Frieren, who was with the hero party, and you even before then, when she met her master, and she learned about human emotions, and she realized that she had emotions. She did. And through her master, through traveling with the hero party and all of that. So it's just very interesting how much of a yin-yang motif this is. Yes, it's manga Illuminati, let's be real. It's very interesting. And we gotta go back here for a second, how, I want to go back to what Mott said here in particular. Understanding the difference in those where is it? Why do you keep killing despite your wish to coexist with people? That was a brilliant question, Frieren. Understanding the difference in those sensibilities is what guides my coexistence with people, and that is what I am striving for. He's trying. And this makes sense. He's trying to comprehend the difference in those sensibilities with humans. He's trying to understand it, and that's what guides his coexistence. Even though it's fucked up how he's doing it, he's trying to do it. He's going about it in his own way. If that makes sense. Feel free to look through my memories as you please, and then let us engage in a battle for the sake of coexistence. Frieren, show me the answers that I've been looking for. I think Frieren's the only one that can show him the answers that he's looking for. I do. I honestly believe it. Because Frieren, as I said, Frieren is very similar to him. But again, she found her journey of coexistence. Well, it's more assimilation and / coexistence in a different way. And if there was a way for her to show her memories to Mott, I wonder what would happen. I wonder if that's going to happen. I think if Frieren was able to show her memories to Mott, now that she's getting an idea of what Mott's trying to do, I think it could be a very powerful moment. I do. I'm very curious what you guys think. What do you guys think about what Mott's trying to do? Do you guys think Mott and Frieren are very similar? Yes, their journeys are two sides of the same coin. Yes, very, very different. But they are trying to find the same thing at the same time. It's weird. It's really weird to describe it, or it's hard to describe it, but to me that makes the most sense. But it'll be interesting. It will be very, very interesting to see what happens. And it's from the priest. It's from a priest of all things. That's what makes it even more fascinating. Now, if the priest was in our party right now, it'd be very interesting to see how they would interact. If Himmel was here, it'd be very interesting to see how Himmel would react. But that's another thing. That's another reason why I kind of want Mott to be able to read or be able to see Frieren's memories, because he'd be able to see it. He'd be able to see how she was able to gain emotion, or be in touch with her emotions. But I'm very curious what you guys think of this chapter. I think this chapter is very fascinating. I do. And it's very interesting to see where Mott is coming from. And it also just kind of reminds me, as I said, how very different in terms of these demons are to like typical demons, where it's usually angels that are very emotionless and stoic, and demons are the ones that have all the emotions and all that shit. It's just very fascinating, and Mott seems to be, and I like what Mott is doing. I do. It's fucked up, but how he's executing it. But I think it's very interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I could keep bringing you more Frieren content. A few ways you can do that: donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.